Hi, good morning. My name is Arjit Paul, and I'm the trainer for the Canva course from UPlats. Today's topic is designing eye catching flyers. So, welcome back, everyone. Today, we are officially starting designing as we focus on one of the most versatile design tools, which is flyers. Flyers are impactful, easy to distribute, and can effectively communicate any message, whether promoting a service, sharing event details, or creating a personal brand impression. Throughout today's lesson, towards today's session, we'll not only learn the essentials of flyer design, but also start working on two practical projects. So, the first project will be tailored to specific client's business. It can vary from uh, Instagram flyers to YouTube thumbnails to PDFs, and that will be curtailed under projects. So similarly, like we save projects in ChatGPT, we are going to use projects to save our work in Canva as well. So that's going to be the first project, and the first project will change daily as we explore designs for different industries, different businesses. The second project will focus on optimizing our own freelancing portfolio to showcase our expertise as and when it requires. So, I will be presenting my expertise as an IT specialist. You can do that too with the help of understanding capabilities and optimizing your freelance profile accordingly. So we are going to divide this into three sections. First, we are going to talk about the essentials of flyer design. So why flyers are effective and widely used. We need to understand the elements of a great flyer and key considerations for different types of industries. So let's try to understand this with end-to-end documentation, which we have. And let me just take section one. I'll go to ChatGPT where we have the entire Canva course as well. I'm gonna say act as a Canva expert and help me understand basics, section one end to end. So if we go to Canva, we have all these designs, all the options, and we can save everything on projects. We are going to understand how you can create projects. We can assign different kinds of folders into project, and that will help us to keep track of our designs. So the first section talks about flyers. So flyer design is a cornerstone of marketing, offering businesses and individuals a versatile way to communicate messages. Here's an in-depth breakdown of the section with examples and practical insights. So why flyers are effective? Flyers have been a timeless marketing tool because they deliver information quickly, memorably, and effectively. So what are the reasons flyers work? So first reason is direct communication. So flyers cut through the clutter and provide essential details at a glance. For example, a flyer for a local cleaning service clearly states 20% off first clean callers today. So this is what we can example, and we can use this as a very thoughtful and very simple example. Take the example of a cleaning service, and if we have noticed, we have tried to use Instagram as well. I can try to switch to Instagram to find an home, and under home we can see we have the search option, and we just type cleaning services. So if we just go through an example, we see that there is a lot of cleaning services which are, which is being taken place, and that is amazing. Like we can see that the posters which they make mistakes I made in December as a cleanpreneur. Valuable lessons to learn in 2025. Right, we can see that we have such an amazing option present as well. So such designs can be made with the help of Canva as well. So for example, we can see as an example, we have a flyer for a local cleaning service which clearly states 20% off first clean callers today. We also have the option of localized marketing. So flyers can target specific areas or audiences. For example, a cafe distributing flyers to nearby offices for lunch special. Third part can be visual impact. So if I just type flyer, we can just go to templates, and then if we type flyers, we see what will we see. Let's try to understand. So we have a lot of designs, a lot of options as flyers, both free design as well as pro designs. From shoes to business consulting to finance consulting, we can touch up on all kinds of flyers. So this is also one type of flyer, business and finance consulting. We can make changes to this, we can play with the fonts, we can change the theme colors, we can add logos, and everything can be very much customized with the help of Canva. The visual impact is amazing. So flyers are designed to grab attention with bold visuals, vibrant colors, and clear calls to action CTAs. For example, a flyer for a fitness center shows energetic images of people working out with a CTA. So it will be joined today for $0 sign up fee. The next will be elements of a great flyer. So a well-designed flyer includes 5 essential components. So the first will be headline. So the headline is the attention grabber. It should be bold, direct, and relevant. For example, spring cleaning sale 20% off. The next part will be layout and visuals. So the layout should guide the viewer's eye in a logical flow. We can use images or graphics that support the message. As a practical tip, we can place the headlines at the top, visuals in the middle, and the CTA at the bottom. So layout should be very important. It is one of the most important designs of a great flyer. We'll discuss this with an example, but as we can understand over here, let's try to type cleaning flyer or cleaning services. If we type cleaning services, we can get so many types of options, so many unique kinds of cleaning services which exist. And that is really amazing and catchy. Uh, right, so we have a lot of free options as well as a lot of pro options. Not many there are for pro, like not many there are for free options, but still I got holds of a free option. And now we see that all the elements can be shaped up over here as well. I'm going to take some help with maybe of a pro element. So basically pro contained a lot of information already ingrained, customized. That is something which is very important. So this is a free element and we can copy, we can use certain elements from the pro as well for now. As with the example, it's mentioning that the headline should be the attention grabber. The headline should be focused on bold, being direct, and relevant. Again, we have the example spring cleaning sale, 20% off. So we can have already see we have up to 20% off. So instead of 20, I'm going to use 30% off. Here we have best services, and we can also add spring cleaning sale as well. Um, you can drag this a bit, and that is amazing. And so we have changed um, the entire layout as well. Best services, spring cleaning sale, and just not mention the discount rate. And we can just edit this in such an amazing way. We just change the setup, we change the headlines, and we can also try to make this bold. It's already being bold. We can try to change the font. Now it's already in Poppins, which is very eye-catching font, and this is fine. We can keep it this way. The layout and visuals are also very important, where the layout should guide the viewer's eye in a logical flow. We can use images or graphics that support this message. So, as a practical tip, we can place the headline at the top, the visuals in the middle, and the CTA at the bottom. So we also have the option of typography as well. In typography, we can stick to two, three fonts to maintain clarity and professionalism. For example, we can use the bold font for the headline. It can be Montserrat Bold and a clean, readable font for the details. You can have an Open Sans font for the details and a Montserrat font for a clean, bold look. Now that is going to be very, very eye-catching and very useful. How you're able to play with the designs, how you're able to groom with the services as well. Now, let us try to really grab hold of attention and try to use the features which we have. So one of the features include understanding the way they have used their options, and you see that predominantly the color purple and white is being used. Wow, they're really doing a lot of posters, lot of pictures which they are rather taking. And it is very important. It is very easy to also get these images as well. Um, So we can take a screenshot and we can capture the images. So these things can be done in a very, very simple way. Right, so here we can capture a screenshot. Again, this is not that good. Maybe if we try to get this image. Canva can let us use these images as well in the best way possible. So we have an option in projects. We can create design templates. If we are going this, we can add a page, and we have the option of uploads as well. We can click this and it has uploaded this image here as well. Now what we can do is we can drag this image. If we go to edit, the entire image can be edited as well, and we can choose how we can use smart crop options. Okay, the image is showing as too small. Right. Now we can put this option as well. We can try to make the best use, of the colors which exist. So we have changed this image and we have now incorporated this image itself. And this is so amazing how we can use simple research to grasp and to understand the best way possible how it creates the designs, the banners. We can take another screenshot of this, and we can also save the image if we want. Save as type. Okay, that's not the correct way. We can copy the image as well, but for now I just taken a screenshot and I'm gonna paste this over here. So if we go to brand, we can set up our brand logos, our brand colors as well, and we can incorporate the brand colors which exist over here. Right, so if we go to edit, you can see the kind of colors it is going to use. And if we use copy style, okay, just give me one moment. Just try to check this. So there is a website called Color Picker. So if we go to Color Picker, we can totally use the image to pick our own hex code. So let's try to design a brand kit from scratch. How we can do this? So for now, we just need the brand colors to be incorporated. And here, if we press color, we can see that there are some colors as well we have used. And if we go down, we can see that there are some photo colors and we can get the proper hex code of those colors as well. Similarly, if we click over here, it has now changed the entire theme of this. Now, if we go and press on the photo colors again, it is now changing the entire outlook of the image as well. That is really amazing how we can change and make the steps as well. Similarly, with color picker, if we go, we can see this. If we hover over here, we can get the color exact code which we want, and we can copy this hex code as well. Suppose if we want to use this particular color, so we can add a new color, we can hit paste, and this is the exact shade of purple which is being used for the business. That is really amazing how we are able to make this change in an end-to-end basis, right? We just use a very few design, minimal design to make these changes. Right, we see that there is this incorporation of the numbers and the details as well, Smith cleaning services and all. Right. Similarly, we can go to edit. Right. Similarly, again, we can go to color picker and we can just go to copy image. And then we can say extract. What do we need to extract? Let me just check the image once again. So we need to extract the number and email ID. Number, email ID at the footer. So this is a very important way how you can pick up business. We just try to capture any of the business in real time and make something out of it. That is going to be very helpful. Okay, it's not clearly making it visible. Let me try to see if it's possible to identify now. Okay. So we have got been corrected by ChatGPT as well. So based on the visible content, we got the phone number and social media handle. So there is no email ID in this. We have a social media handle and a phone number. That is amazing. We can extract this information, go back to our image, and here we see that we have some elements, some details. um, there's this book now option, numbers as well. So it's very important to understand a shortcut. We can hold control. Okay, so we can try to uh, copy these elements. Okay, just look how it makes the changes to the colors as well. That is amazing. Mm, we need to add a booking page. Let's add it over here. This will look much better. And now it has automatically fit this as well. That is amazing. We can add a button to this. The best part is we can link this to the website as well. I think that's fine. And if we go over here, if we scroll up, we see that there is a link. It links to their Instagram account. That is great. It takes their bookings page. We can link this to the button, and that is amazing. The link is now added, and we see that it is interactive as well. It will directly go click to the link once this is completed. Now, this is amazing how we are able to get this information. We have added the details. All we need to do is now try to get a flyer which has a social media handle. Um, okay, I think something has been messed up with the page. Yeah. So we can have such interactive and amazing looking social media handles with the help of Canva. Just look at the options. It can be for Twitter, for interest, but I don't see anything can be that helpful for now. Um, I'm just trying to see what we can have. Let's just look at these options. Social media marketing, online shopping, launching soon. You know what? Let me try to use a different approach. So, this is the social media handle. You can go here. We can create this first. Right, let's try to push this a bit up. Right, we just adjust the size of it. That is fine. So we push the number over here and we push the ID. So this color we can change this. We can change this both options. We can just align this a bit more neat. Right, we're making the footer more attractive. Right, now we make the change. So we go to elements and now we say type Instagram icon. If we do this, we have Pro Instagram icon loaded up over here. And I'm gonna delete this, make this shorter. Needs to be much more short. We can just zoom in, and if we zoom in, we can see how exactly we can make the change. We'll just place it very neatly over here. Again, we'll go to edit and we can change the colors to white. That is amazing. We have the brand colors as well, which we can change, but white looks a lot more premium and amazing as well. This is really great how we are able to make these options and we are able to make so many customizable changes in such a less amount of time. Now that is really, really great what we have been able to create. We've used the colors purple and gold and see how with the image this is looking amazing. Right, so this is what we can understand, and also we need to understand the elements. So it consists of headlines, layout and visuals, typography where we stuck to 2 3 typographics, and the call to action. So as a branding, we can include logo, we can include contact information and consistent color scheme to reinforce our brand. As you can see over here, it really reignites the brand along with how we can see the colors were used. Another color which they have used is not sure what to name this color, but let's just try to zoom in. Why is this color not getting visible? Hmm. So this is the second color which is being used. It's not looking really good. We're gonna change it back. So hopefully we can change it to white. Maybe these colors we can try to change. Let's go to more deeper shade and try to see how we can match this. We have changed the booking page and all these things as well, but we don't want to change that. I'll change this color as well. This is now being very consistent. It's very important to not try to combine and to add too many colors. So that is something which we need to understand as well. Now we just change this. So now this is looking Amazing. So this is incorporating both the colors, and also this is really looking what it's supposed to be. Home cleaning services. We can, yeah. Now we have added the colors, we have added a consistent layout, and also we have assigned an interactive button which will directly guide to their website. That is amazing. So again, we need to understand the key considerations for different industries. So flyer design isn't one size fits all. Each industry has unique needs and target audiences. So we can explore specific approaches for different industries. For cleaning services, we can use bright, clean colors like blue and white to evoke trust and freshness. Or else we can also try the company's brand colors. So here I've used a shade of red and purple along with whites as well. Content is also important where we can highlight benefits like eco-friendly cleaning solutions or guaranteed satisfactions. Then we talk about visuals, which show images of clean, sparkling spaces. Next, we got rooftop services where the colors should be to use bold, reliable colors like gray, black, and blue. The content should focus on durability with phrases like lifetime warranty on all repairs. Visuals can include images of roofs or professionals working on a roof. So it's being suggested, but we can use any type of visuals which relates to catering, which relates to cleaning, and it should be very much cohesive and team active. Then we talk about interior design, where the colors can be to use soft aesthetic tones like beige, pastel pink, or sage green. We can also have content where we can highlight creativity and style as well. For visuals, we can showcase beautiful interiors or before and after transformation. So another business will be healthcare. So under healthcare, the colors can be to use professional and muted tones like white, blue, and green to create a sense of trust. For content, we can focus on care and reliability. Your health are priority. Visuals, we can include friendly faces like doctors, nurse, or clean, sterile environments. For cafes, we can include warm, inviting tones like brown, cream, or earthy shades. The content can highlight special offers or events like happy hours, buy one, get one free. And visuals can be to include mouth-watering images of coffee, pastries, or cozy sitting. So we can also choose practical example, which we have used as well. So as a key takeaways, what we can understand, flyers are highly effective for direct, localized, and impactful marketing. A great flyer includes a bold headline, clear visuals, consistent typography, a strong CTA, and branding. So we can tailor your flyer's design to the specific needs of our industry as well as audience. So this is how we can talk about the first section where we understood why flyers matter, and we have versatility which is suitable for events, promotions as well as announcements. The next part of why flyers matter is cost effective where it can be an affordable design and distribution. Another part is high visibility which is effective for local and targeted marketing. We have the types of flyers where we got event flyer, which can be promote events like concerts or fundraisers. So if we go to Canva again, and we just type event flyer, and we can get all these pro templates which talks about an event which is going on, which will open a grand opening, any cocktail party. So this can be a music festival flyer as well, which can talk about this. And this is amazing how we can create this option, this setting. And this is really, really cool that we are able to create all these options into the help of Canva. So these are basically called event flyers, which promotes events like concerts or fundraisers. Canva is a unique and amazing collection of event flyers, like I have mentioned, and we have just demonstrated right now. It is completely editable, so we can make a number of changes into those. Then we got promotional flyers, which can advertise sales or special offers. Again, if we go to this time, let's go to home again. Again, we have promotional flyers. So this is amazing. This is the first which is catching our eye. And if we are selling a product, if we're selling hot dogs or sandwiches, we can have such a promotional flyer. So this is a new product launch, and this is a very mouth-watering image which we have received. We can make our change, we can make a discount, and we can present an offer now. That is amazing how we are able to advertise sales or any special offers as well. Then we got informational flyer where we can share details about a service or initiative. The next can be elements of an effective flyer, which talks about eye-catching headlines. So it can draw attention instantly as well. It is one of the most important elements of layout, which where we can organize visuals and text. We have a call to action where we can encourage the audience to take the next step, and we have brand consistency where we can use logos, colors, and fonts consistently. These are the elements of an effective flyer which we need to understand. Again, we have talked about section 2 where we have designed a flyer tailored to a client's promotional needs. We have taken a specific example of a cleaning service, and this is what like we have got understanding from this slide. So it is mentioned the client Sparkle Pro Cleaning. The goal is to promote the spring cleaning sale. We can push and offer 20% off all cleaning services. The audience will be local homeowners and businesses. So we have got all the steps to create the flyer. I won't be going through this because we have already talked about this. We have already shown how we can create end-to-end flyer using a very unique approach. So if we go to this flyer which we have created, I won't need any other information, so I will delete everything. We have the option to resize this, and we can resize this to as service and as the post we want. That is fine, we'll keep this for now. If we go to download, we have so many options of downloading as well. We can also have transparent background, we can compress the size, and we are saving a lot of amount which on premium elements as well. It is being promoted. So if we just go to download, it has downloaded this image. It's great. We can also copy link, we can add um, images as well. You can also create a public view link, which is live, where we can track visitors, visit duration, as well as engagement. Um, so I'll just delete this for now. That's fine. But yeah, that is something which we can understand. So we also have an option called PDF print. We have the color palette, CMYK, RGB, best for digital use. Again, if we go to download, now this will save this as a PDF. And why is it so important? Let's try to see. Okay. The most important reason is PDFs are interactive. And as you have mentioned, in this PDF, we see that this button is interactive. And if we just click over here, it directly gives us to the website we want. And that is amazing how we are able to do this. Now, if we go to projects, we can rename this. We can say and rename this as cleaning service flyer. Again, if we go to project, we see that this is being saved in this manner. And choose multiples and delete. We don't need all this. Moving the trash. So this is how we can conclude the section 2 as well, where we have designed end-to-end way. We also have some Canva Pro features where we have templates, icons and images, brand kit, and download options. So in templates, we can access pre-designed flyer layouts. In icons and images, we can use Canvas library for relevant visuals. Under brand kit, we can ensure consistent branding for the client. And we have download options where we can export flyers in high quality formats. These are Canva Pro options. We're going to talk about Canva Pro in more detail in the upcoming lessons. Stay tuned for all that. So the next section is pertaining to personal profile portfolio. That's how we can encourage everyone to design this. We're going to focus this into a continuation series, and every session will focus more on this part. So on this section, we can create a flyer to promote our own freelancing services. But how can we do that? Let's try to understand section 3 right now. And again, if we talk about the section 2, what projects we are doing for the client, we can pitch this to our clients as well. We can draft an email. We can say, hey, there, we have gone through your design and we have some ideas which you want to pitch in. We want to work as your social media marketing expert. So with Canva Pro, we can schedule content, we can plan our content, and we can decide n number of posts. So we can share this one or two samples, and giving out free samples is a very good idea into attracting future businesses. That's what we need to achieve. Okay, just give me a moment. Right. So we were understanding how we need to create the personal portfolios. So yeah, let's go to ChatGPT. Okay, let me create a personal portfolio and we will continue this. Simple and also uh, lines. Through Fiverr, LinkedIn, email, or developer data visualization, but mm, also someone social media marketing using Canva. Find all relevant ways. YouTube channel. So let's try to plan first, and we'll focus on the planning part, onto what we need to create end to end, and how we can do this using Canva, using the capabilities which lies in Canva. So I've denoted my plan and what we need to achieve. So planning a freelancing portfolio is important before we try to proceed. So your freelancing portfolio is a gateway to attract clients, showcase our skills, and building a credible online presence. We'll plan this portfolio step by step. We can leverage Canva, Fiverr, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram business to maximize our reach. And we are going to take help from AI as well as our own insights and knowledge as the days go forward. Isn't that totally amazing? So, first, we need to understand the key components of our portfolio. We'll focus on creating the following assets. First will be LinkedIn banner. Why? First impressions matter on LinkedIn. A banner that highlights your skill in Power BI, Canva, and social media marketing will attract recruiters as well as clients. So we can focus on this in the first go. We can focus on to understanding how we can add banners, how we can place them. The goal is to showcase your branding and expertise. Second will be Fiverr gig thumbnails. Why? Because eye-catching thumbnails increase the click-through rates and help us stand out among competitors. The goal will be to highlight specific services such as Power BI dashboards or Canva flyer design. So this is going to help us becoming a client, and I will showcase end to end how you can understand that it can sell your services in the best way possible. So in my previous lessons, I have taught about some software designing courses. In this lesson, I'm teaching how we can sell all these courses and become the top 1% of freelancers. Next part will be resume design. Why? Because a visually appealing resume can give you an edge over competitors. The goal is to use data visuals to showcase your expertise in Power BI. Then we have YouTube thumbnails. Why? Because branded thumbnails improve engagement as well as attract viewers. And the goal is to create attention grabbing visuals for Power BI tutorials or Canva tips. We can also have Instagram content. So Instagram can drive traffic to your Fiverr gigs or website. The goal is to share your work, motivational posts, and Canva design flyers to build a community and attract clients. Next part will be to email newsletter templates. So why? So email outreach is a great way to pitch your services directly to potential clients. The goal is to create a clean and professional email template to introduce your services. Right, I'm not sure about the last one, but right, we are pretty confident on each and every point which we have got. We also have the step-by-step plan, so how we can create. And the next lesson, we are going to start with LinkedIn banner, which can be a professional billboard. We can include our name, title, colors and fonts, and then call to action. We can also then start with proceeding the Fiverr gig thumbnails with the gig categories can be Power BI dashboards, Canva flyer design, social media post creations with template searches. So we can incorporate 2 to 3 or maybe more sessions into Fiverr designs and how we can optimize Fiverr post, Fiverr banners in the best manner possible. Next, we can go into resume design, which can be a data-driven storytelling with template search. So we can look for modern resume in Canva. The content can be to use charts to showcase skills, for example, proficiency in Power BI, Canva, and social media marketing. Include a section for certifications, tools, and industries you have worked in. Add a professional photo and contact details. So we have colors and fonts where we can match the design with your LinkedIn banner for consistency. We can also have the YouTube thumbnails with the template search. We can search Canva for YouTube thumbnail templates. The content can be to include bold titles, for example, Power BI tips for beginners, add visuals, use high quality images. Then we can focus on Instagram content where we can post different types like branded quotes related to data visualization, social media handling, showcase before and after transformation of designs, promote Fiverr gigs with carousel post. So carousel post will be very important and we are going to talk into all of this in the upcoming lessons along with the CTA as well. Then we got email newsletter templates as well. Next, we have the marketing and outreach plan. So once our portfolio assets are ready, here's how we can maximize their impact. LinkedIn, we can optimize profile where we can use the banner we created and add keywords. The engagement strategy is to share posts showcasing your work before and after designs, case studies, comment on relevant posts to build visibility. In Fiverr, we can create gig listings where you can use the thumbnails you designed to make our services stand out. We can write clear gig descriptions with keywords like custom Power BI dashboards or flyer design with Canva. In YouTube, we can have a launch channel where we can use branded thumbnails of all videos, start with tutorial topics. They can also use Instagram business and also email outreach. So all these parts we have incorporated in the best way possible. I'm going to save this prompt so that we can reference and we can use this in our upcoming lessons as well. So that is going to be very important how we can plan our own freelance portfolio end to end. And this is what we can understand from a very, very interesting session where we got so many tips for freelancing flyers, where we can focus on our unique skill and value proposition. use high quality visuals and concise text, highlight past success of testimonials for credibility, ensure the design aligns with our personal branding. We can also have some Canva Pro features for personal flyers like premium templates, background remover, custom fonts, download options. We're going to talk about this in depth in the upcoming sessions. So, as a wrap up, we have explored the importance of flyers in marketing, designed a client specific flyers for Sparkle Flow training, our specific brand which we have targeted, create a personal freelancing flyer for to promote our services. So we have talked about the planning, and that's how we'll achieve with our strategy. So this is how we can conclude today's lesson. Until then, thank you so much.